You're not guaranteed tomorrow. But you know what? What you do today is the legacy that you leave behind. The lives that you touch. And you touch them for Him. Show Jesus to the world. All we have to do, and I know I'm kind of out of order, but there's something, and some of you who are my friends on Facebook have seen this, and I'll share a little bit of the story. There are two quick situations I'll share with you. One, I was privileged to work on the medical team, and so we went to a nursing home and we saw all the patients, and there was this one gentleman. When we were asking him what was going on in his life, he simply said, "My heart's just broke. I lost my wife a couple months ago, and I'm just having a hard time. But I don't need any medicine. I'm okay." He said, "But will you please just pray with me?" Amen. So we just held his hand, and I had the privilege to pray with this elderly man. And as tears just ran down his face, when we finished, he just said, "Oh, thank you. I love you and thank you." He didn't understand half of what I said, and I didn't understand half of what he said, but the love of Christ knows no language barrier. Yeah. The second day, there was a lady at one of the clinics, and she didn't understand. Let me go back. I had to explain how to use medications and different things to the patients. And my Spanish is okay, but it is not good. It's been 21 years since I took Spanish. It's been a long time. I became very fluent as the week went on, but while I was there, it was difficult. And this lady, who she's my angel, because at that moment I was having a rough time. I was having a rough day. I'd been sick, and it was just a hard day. And she sat there, and I'm explaining to her, and I guess my Spanish was better than I thought, because she thought I was fluent. And very quickly she realized I was not. She started asking me questions in Spanish, and I looked at her and I said, "Oh, no comprende, un momento." And I was getting me an interpreter, and she said, "Oh, no." And she grabbed my hand, she pointed at her heart, and with tears in her eyes, she said, the biggest smile, "Cristo comprende," which means Christ understands. And at that moment, she was telling me that she realized that the love of Christ is why we were there, and that she was so appreciative that we were there to help her. And she had no worries because she knew He was going to take care of her. And I was just amazed this whole time how God's love just shines through if you just allow it. And if it can shine through if you allow it in a land where the language is a barrier, imagine what it could do here in the United States if we just loved each other like we're supposed to.
Amen. Amen. Come on. That's right.
That's hard sometimes for Christians, isn't it? But God has called us just to love. That's simple. Just love. You might not like everybody, but love them as Christ loved them. That's what He's called us to do. And everything else just kind of falls into place. I guess maybe just do my song. Is that what you do? Tonight, as I sing this song, think back to the moment that you realized that He gave His life for yours. We don't deserve Him. We don't deserve the blessings that He's given us. And yet He abundantly and willingly pours out His grace and His mercy upon us every day. Just remember, and let's worship Him. Let's forget about everything out there, and let's just focus on the Father from this point forward. His heart was broken, mine was mended. He became sin, now I am clean. The cross He carried bore my burden. The nails that held Him set me free. His life for mine, His life for mine. How could it ever be that He would die? God's Son would die. to save a wretch like me. What love divine, he gave his life for mine. His scars of suffering brought me healing. He spilled his blood to